Hey guys, so I have this friend who wanted to find out what her house was worth. So she went online to some of those valuation sites and she got quotes that had a $120,000 swing in between. So today I'm going to share with you how to get the best, most accurate valuation of your house. So my friend went looking online and she picked the two biggest sites, Zillow and Redfin. And those two sites, one was $220,000, one was $342,000. So she called me and said, "What is up with this?" So I went and checked it out. So using her house as an example, I went to the big guys, Redfin, Zillow, Realtor.com, Trulia, and then just to make it fun, I threw in two proprietary sites that are only available to licensed realtors. And this is what I got. So Redfin is the one that came in at $220,000. Next is one of the two proprietary sites that are only available to realtors and uses straight up MLS data. That one came in at $285,000. Then Trulia and Zillow both came in at $326,000. Then came the second of the two proprietary databases that use MLS data. That one came in at $333,000. Then finally, Realtor.com comes in with the highest number at $342,000. Crazy, right? Well, remember that the online sites like Zillow, they get their information from mainly two sources, county records, public records, or from user information. So if it's your house on Zillow, you can go in there and change the information to be accurate if theirs is inaccurate. But the thing to remember is those county records. Those aren't the best source of information. That's the information that the county has on your house. But let's say, for example, you have finished off your basement. So you started with a 2-bedroom, 2-bath house. You finished off the basement. You now have a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house with another family room. Well, how many people call the tax assessor to let them know that their house is more valuable? Not many. So that information is not the most accurate information that you can get. What is the most accurate information? MLS data. Because that is where everyone puts their best foot forward, because that's where your house is on the market. So you are going to tell everybody that you have a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-family room house. And while those companies do their best to collect accurate information so they can compare apples to apples to come up with a correct valuation of your house, unfortunately, not even all apples are the same. That's not enough. A Granny Smith apple is not the same as a Fuji apple. Creating house comparables for any given home is more of an art than it is a science. And coming up, I'm going to share with you the best way to get a good valuation of your home. But first, if you find this information valuable, go down below and give that like button some love. Not only does it share this video with other people who might find it valuable, but it also helps YouTube to give you more videos that you might like. So how do you get an accurate valuation of your property? Well, in my opinion, you call a realtor. A realtor has access to the MLS, which is not only the sold properties that the online valuation sites have access to, but it's also what is active and pending in your area. So it's more on the pulse of what is happening in your neighborhood. And they can also compare those apples and figure out which ones are most like your house. Because really, some pros in areas are not the same in other areas. For example, a pool. If you're in California or Arizona, maybe a pool is a great thing. That's a plus. But if you're in Minnesota, that might not be such a good thing. In Minnesota, a pool in the wintertime can be kind of a tough thing to deal with. So not even the same features are on the same list. So you really need somebody with that human touch who knows your area to be able to weed out what are the pros and cons for your house. So in my opinion, that is the best way to get an accurate valuation of your home.